Hi guys, this is an egg. Allow me to rant for just a moment. Everybody has a job. Everybody who has a job has a job. And most people work in production of something, goods and services, right? If you're a waitress, your production is your service. If you are in a factory, everything that comes down the line is the production, right? Car parts, everything has to be produced. Cars, tires, everything in this barn behind me had to be produced somewhere, somehow. And here's the thing. When it comes to a chair, we understand there's a given cost in that production. It doesn't matter, right? We know that it costs us money It costs us money to produce a chair. It just does. So we understand when we get to the store, we have to pay retail price, which is production cost, shipping cost, all that other stuff, and a little bit of profit for the store. So they can pay their employees and still make some profit for the guys who own, girls, people, whatever corporation who own the store. That's not a problem for most people. We understand that. When I go and get things on clearance, I'm happy, but they're still making profit because of quantity and all that. I'm not getting into that math, but production, right? Everything you buy is produced. Guys, this is an egg. That is an egg factory. We own the egg factory. We have to pay for the egg factory to live, which means food, shelter, electricity, everything that a regular factory has, we've got to put into these chickens. And when we ask for money, when we sell our eggs, I'm not price gouging like some people have said we are. We are charging $5 a dozen for eggs right now. Oh my gosh, don't everybody have a heart attack and panic who are out there throwing your eggs away for $2 and $3. The area I live, that's cheap. There are 3 key words here. Cage free. Well, 3 key statements here. Cage free, free range, and organically grown. Those are very key words in today's world. Everybody wants us to produce our product that way. They want happy chickens. They want healthy chickens. They want all this. And we do too. We love doing that. That's why we have our chickens where they can roam and they can walk and they can go dig and grab worms. We love that. But here's the thing. The reason you can buy Walmart eggs for $1.99, maybe $2.99 now, is because they stick them into huge buildings in tiny little cages, force feed them crappy food, and just live them until they die. They go through every day, every few hours, and do dead chicken check. That's how nasty those places are, okay? They produce cheap eggs. They do. They do it by the tens of thousands. Great, good for them. You want those eggs? You want those animals to live like that? Buy their eggs. But when a farmer, and I don't really consider myself a farmer, I'm a hobbyist. I have a hobby farm. I work full-time. My wife works full-time. We hobby farm. I can't even imagine how annoying it has to be to guys and girls and people who farm full-time to have people gripe and complain because they charge $5 for a dozen eggs, $6 a pound for pork they raise, etc. It's just ridiculous, guys. Cage-free, free range, organic eggs right now near me are $10 a dozen. And they aren't even nearly as free range as ours. I mean, they free range inside a building, so that's a good thing. So this gets really gray about what free range and pasture raised is. I'm not getting into that. I'm getting into this, production. If I spend my time between my job, carrying things, feeding things, providing infrastructure, providing the manufacturing position, so my production, my chickens, can make eggs, produce eggs, and then I turn around, have to buy egg cartons, and I have to spend more time getting the eggs in the egg carton and doing some advertising. It's local and social media, but still. These eggs that we get $5 a dozen for, we've done the math, and it's already on our Facebook page, so just look. Somebody else up north of us did the math for you. They get $6 a dozen because they're purely classified organic. We don't pay that price. They have to get extra money for that. But they broke it down to about $3.68 a dozen. between everything. And that's not adding electricity, not adding infrastructure. So guys, when we charge $5 a dozen for eggs, or any farmer asks for $5 a dozen for eggs, or they pay for, they ask you to pay, $50, $5 a pound for processed beef, pork. It's not unreasonable. It's not unreasonable. My tongue's tied today. Like I said, I'm ranting a little. I don't do that. So I'm just going to do a couple more minutes here. I want to show you. We're raising 3 pigs. That new section of fence right here, I just put up. It's 16 by 32. The panels and 3 poles cost $50. And I put 4 sections up. That's a $200 addition. So my pigs could have a nicer, drier ground because we've been muddy this February. But I did that because I want to. I put over $400 into food already. I put into infrastructure. This whole pen probably cost over $1,000. Infrastructure costs to produce meat by these meat factories. I don't think they're my pigs. But I'm just trying to compare it. You can't say that farmers are overcharging or gouging people. Everybody who has a business wants to make a profit. We're not even making a profit being a hobby farmist. We're selling these at $5. We're literally breaking even. So, guys, when you think of farms and you hear about farms charging $5 and $20 for an organic bird and stuff like that, it's not a big deal. It's only fair. So, okay, that's my rant. These are eggs. I'm not getting into the whole other issue with eggs. If you want good eggs, like anything else, people go to these vitamin stores, these natural food stores. Everything's more expensive there, but they buy it. Why? Because it's better for you. It's got healthier ingredients. Farm fresh, cage free, free range, organically grown chickens are not free. We don't get free eggs around our farm. We get eggs that cost us about $4 a dozen. All right, that's my rant. Thanks for watching the video, guys. Hope you can share this thing because it's time that people realize that small hobby farmers, real farmers, are not gouging. They're trying to stay afloat.